Hello folks, this is Larry Strzelecki from Assured Concepts Group with an educational economic update for December 2018. Now in this month's video, I'll discuss some of the major headlines that influenced the markets in November, and I'll also provide some insight into what these developments could mean for you as an investor. Now, November closed on a strong note despite a month of volatility. Details like trade disputes, oil supply, and dropping prices caused markets to fluctuate throughout the month. By month's end, however, investors showed optimism as the markets rebounded. For the month of November, the S&P 500 rose 1.8%. The Dow gained 1.7%, and the Nasdaq experienced a slight 0.3% bump. One reason for November's upturn was the annual G20 summit in Buenos Aires and the anticipated meeting between President Trump and China's President Xi. Ahead of their session, the Dow rallied nearly 200 points. The leaders plan to meet to discuss cooling down the tense trade environment in hopes of finding consensus between the two countries. In addition, President Trump, Mexican President Nieto, and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau signed the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement, which still must pass Congress. While some are hopeful that the North American Free Trade Agreement replacement will resolve trade disputes, others remain skeptical. G20 news also impacted oil, which had its largest monthly decline in 10 years. Continuing from October, oil prices fell 22% throughout November on fears of an international surplus. Leaders from Saudi Arabia and Russia met at the summit to discuss solutions before OPEC's December meeting. These developments boosted investors' confidence. Updates on interest rate hikes also helped November finish on the upswing. On Wednesday, November the 28th, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell remarked that interest rates are close to the current neutral range of 2.5% to 3.5%. Now, his comments seem to suggest that the Fed may throttle back interest rate hikes, which cause stocks to rise. Still, economists expect interest rates to increase in December and also 2019. Additionally, a variety of key data was released in November that suggests the U.S. economy is still on track for growth. U.S. factory production climbed higher than expected, with the ISM Manufacturing Index beating expectations at 59.3. Any number above 50 registers growth in the industry. Still, construction spending dipped for the third month in a row, falling 0.1%. Now, consumer confidence remains high. Though it slipped in November after an 18-year peak, the index suggests that some Americans worry about their income and the state of business in the U.S. Nevertheless, tax cuts and a solid labor market have helped boost consumer confidence. Further, we learned that economists predict more than 200,000 jobs were added in November. This development keeps the unemployment rate hovering near 3.7%, the lowest in 48 years. Also revised Q3 gross domestic product numbers show a 3.5% increase, with corporate profits reaching 6-year highs. Together, These healthy markets suggest that the economy is on the right track as we close out 2018. As additional data and information from November becomes available, we'll have a clearer understanding of the month's performance. But with trade and oil conflicts and talks at the G20 summit, investors can now turn to December and the new year. As always, we encourage you to continue to focus on the fundamentals. Well, that's it for this month's Educational Economic Update. Please remember that nothing we talk about here is a recommendation. If you'd like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give me a call at 847-426-1077. I'd be happy to talk to you. Once again, this is Larry Strelecki with Assured Concepts Group, signing off for the month of December. Have a Merry Christmas.
If you would like to discuss your portfolio or personal financial needs, please contact us at 847-426-1077. Nothing stated in this presentation should be considered an offer of a securities product nor an investment strategy. The advisors of Assured Concepts Group offer securities and investment advisory services through FSIC. FSIC is a member of FINRA and SIPC.